Malaysia, Wednesday, January 29, 2025.
Satu buah rumah. Itu di mana ni? Ada uap itu tu dah. Aduh, drop.
Nya ada yang kan? Ya, jangan kebuatnya tak baik.
Continuous heavy rain since yesterday, coupled with high tide, caused flooding in Sarawak, Malaysia, on Wednesday, January 29, 2025. As a result, more than 7,000 residents had to evacuate, and it was reported that several houses and cars were swept away by the flood current, which suddenly swelled rapidly.
Mana mau kau nya? Ya ambil segala dulu. Kai sudah membatal. Tahu kapan layang tulis perahu. Apa?
Settlements, property, and vehicles were submerged in water, with a height reaching an adult's chest. One of the residents of Taman Jason said there had been floods before, but not as bad as this, to the point that we didn't have time to save our belongings until a car was swept away by the strong current. And in my opinion, the flood occurred due to heavy rain since yesterday, and coincidentally today the high tide is high.
Dah ada minyak tu. Minyak tu.
Meanwhile, according to the spokesperson, Secretariat of the State Disaster Management Committee, JPBN Sarawak, this flood was the worst in history, following continuous rain in several places including Bintulu, Serian, Samarahan, Kuching, Miri and Sibu. Most of the Bintulu area was flooded, due to continuous rain, and the areas worst affected were Kampung Kementing, then Bandar Jaya Jalan Alamanda, then Taman Jem, Taman Bukit Orang, Taman Jason, Pine Court, and San Garden. Meanwhile, several other areas outside the city centre of Bintulu, such as Jepakan Tato, were also flooded. And JPBN has prepared a temporary refugee camp, PPS, he concluded.
Itu pecah ais 2 biji itu. Itu pecah ais lagi. Banyak rumah kena ini, bukan satu. Tengok pecah ais banyak itu.
Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Datuk Seri Tiong King Sing, who is also a member of Parliament for Bintulu, went directly to the field with the rescue team from various agencies to help with the evacuation and ensure the safety of the community affected by the flood. He expressed his concern over the difficulties experienced by residents affected by the flood, and hoped that they would remain steadfast in facing this test. May Allah replace the sadness and loss this time with greater sustenance in the future.
Biển của vườn tôi rồi.
Banyak. Nantinya.
Abang go bukit tu lah.
Oh.
The community is urged to be vigilant, help each other in facing this difficult situation, and follow the instructions of the authorities to avoid unwanted risks. Data on the number of victims is still in the process of being updated, and will be informed periodically. Not only did it affect thousands of residents, the flood also disrupted transportation access in the border area between Indonesia and Malaysia, in the West Kalimantan region, which resulted in the cross-country road to Sarawak being completely paralyzed. The flood on this border route worsened conditions, hampering the flow of logistics and community activities in both countries. Authorities are still monitoring the situation, while seeking solutions to reopen affected access.
Ini rumah ini. Itu peta isi tu. 1, 2, 3, 4 biji sana lagi. 2, 3.
Semua gaya kepayuan kesiaman. Saya kenal garing.